on long haul flights. You guys, I just read a story that warmed my heart. This dad made their little, you know, under a year baby apologize to everyone because the baby was so, like, they were crying and fidgeting the entire flight from, I think it was London to Atlanta. And so, you know, the parents, the dad, I guess, was, you know, feeling so bad about the whole thing. So he was holding the baby at the at the exit point, so as people the baby can't even speak, but you know, the baby obviously eventually, after crying, probably rested. And so they're smiling. It is so cute. And then it reminded me, because I have been on a couple of long haul flights, and that's crying. I really feel for the mom. I'm not virtue signaling, you guys. Like, I know how it is. I know how it feels, you know, to travel with a small baby, and you're worried, when is this, if this baby wakes up, or if they decide to have a tantrum, what am I going to do? So this is something that I can relate to. I definitely understand how it is, especially when, you know, there's not, as a mom, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do as a parent. So when people are getting more upset, it adds to the stress. The baby can pick up on these, you know, these signals from other people. So for me, like, I know I remember a flight last year, I think, to Orlando, where the kid was screaming. And you guys, this was like a 2.5 hour flight. This guy was so pissed. He was screaming. The kid was crying. Poor child. The baby was really crying. The mom was trying as much as she could. She was apologizing, which was irritating this guy. This guy was so upset, and you know, he was saying very loudly, "Somebody shut that baby up." I thought that was so stressful for the mom. I think she was traveling by herself. So you guys, what do you think about this whole thing? I think, like, I know it's very irritating, but now they have headphones, they have headsets. And you know, for moms, it's very difficult when a child starts crying, and you there's nothing you can do. You cannot control it. You know, you're worried about the passengers, but you also have a kid to worry about, and they can sense the entire, you know, stress that the mom is under. So, you know, I like those warm stories of, you know, people who help the mom, and they take the baby and they walk up and down. And you know, most of these people who do that are parents. So yeah, so yeah, that's, you know, it's a very interesting thing. You guys, can we just try and be understanding? Some people, I read the comments under the, you know, the post about the story, and some people were not having it. There are some people in the comments that were very pissed that this dad dared to stand, you know, to have this baby apologize. The baby can't even speak, but they're giggling and they're smiling. And you know, some people in the comments were pissed off, that, and saying, you know, how dare he, you know, show up again with this kid who made everyone's life difficult in the flight. Oh my goodness, you guys, I just think the entire thing is going to, you know, I think the whole experience with flying with a baby and other people is going to depend on whether people are parents, you know, whether they're aunties, whether they're uncles, you know, whether they're teachers, you know, their surrounding, basically. So